Yeah, this is a little bit of an odd year, but for us from a physical standpoint. But our team has stepped up. Our team has done a really good job of putting themselves in a position to be successful. So we'll see. We're going to have everybody have a great day on the same day, but that seems to be always the challenge. Yeah, you know, we're down 3 or 4 people that have been pretty key for us, but it didn't seem to make too much difference to the group. You know, I mean, it makes a difference to them, but it's business, and they're going in there and they're going to do absolutely the best they can do, and they did, and they stepped away with some good efforts, and so those performances put us in the national championship. We're in the mix. We'll just have to see what happens. Reba by actions has probably stepped up as much as anybody, because the guy's just improved so much, and I think he's gained a lot of respect of a lot of the guys and a lot of the ladies on the team. So, you know, Alex is never a guy that's going to talk at all. But boy, when he gets on the track, he does a lot of talking. So Reba stepped up real good. We have some young ones that have stepped in there and have done a very, very good job. And as young people, they've ended up being good leaders, because they show other people that it can be done, and that kind of thing is very positive. Well, on the ladies' side, you got to look at Tyra Giddens, and goes in one of the best multi-eventers ever, best freshman of all time. But it's a different meet, and we'll see how she lines up and how she does some things. She's competing against some very mature and older ladies, but Tyra's one of those who's set for the competition. You know, Maddie Stoltz and Kristen Clark have done a real good job in the javelin. They put themselves up in that elite group of people if they have a big day. On the men's side, Devin Dixon has really done a really good job of leading the group. He kind of took over when we had a guy like Malik Curley go down. Devin stepped up, and we haven't lost anything as a result of Devin stepping up. So we've lost as a result of some injuries, but we've also stepped up to and filled in a few holes. Track is not one of those sports. You know, we got 2 18-foot pole vaulters. There's no substitutes. You know, you can't say, well, let's go over here and get the third guy. He'll come in here and substitute for this guy. You're either really good or you're not going to be there. So he's, you know, our vaulters, to change a little bit, our vaulters have done a great job as well. Audie, being a senior, Audie has always been a good leader by talking about doing things correctly and doing things right. And Audie knows how to get some guys excited and ready to go. I mean, we're taking 24 people, and that's a big group. I mean, we haven't taken too many groups much bigger than that. It's just we're minus about 6, and that 6 is a pretty important group of 6. But you know, this group has shown that they can compete at this level. You know, we were on the men's side, we were second in the SEC, and we were still down all of these people at the SEC, with the exception of John. John actually threw it at SECs, but he couldn't throw again anymore this season. So, you know, the group, we were only 10 or 11 points out of winning the SEC with all of these guys out. So the other group, we showed some depth, and we stepped up and did some good things. On the ladies' side, we've been consistent. We've stayed relatively consistent. Our efforts have been consistent. I just wish we'd had 2 of those ladies to help out. But you know, both relays are in there, so you never know what's going to happen. Yeah, well, I'm confident that this group will go in there and do what they're capable of doing. I feel really good about that from that aspect of it. This group has shown that they will do that, and this is just another track meet when you get right down to it. It's the national championship, but it's still about your effort, what you've learned all season. Everything we've done to this point's a rehearsal. This is when the play starts, and that's what this is about this week, and let's see what we can do.